United States just witnessed one of its most embarrassing moments in space exploration history. In case you don't know, 2 American astronauts have been stranded in space for nearly a year now, and things are only getting worse. Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore were part of the first Boeing Starliner human-crewed mission to the International Space Station. After the Joe Biden administration failed to bring back the stranded astronauts, President Donald Trump and the billionaire founder of SpaceX, Elon Musk, have taken it upon themselves to bring our heroes safely back to Earth. But with the astronauts set to land on Earth in February 2025, time is running out. It, however, seems like Musk and SpaceX have a plan. Before we look at NASA's plan to safely bring back our stranded astronauts from the ISS, let's look at how they got into this situation in the first place. Initially, this mission was planned for an 8-day duration, but has turned into an 8-month physical and psychological ordeal for the two, who were supposed to return to Earth in a rescue mission by NASA in February 2025. Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore have now logged nearly 290 days in orbit since their June 5th launch on a mission originally expected to last a little more than 1 week. According to NASA, the Boeing Starliner was plagued by technical issues, which led to NASA deciding it was too risky for the astronauts to return to Earth in the vehicle. But what went wrong with the Starliner? Well, you see, the Boeing Starliner spacecraft is part of NASA's Commercial Crew Program, created to develop safe and reliable ways to send astronauts to the International Space Station. This program has 2 main players, Boeing with their Starliner and SpaceX with their Crew Dragon spacecraft. While SpaceX has been hitting milestones, becoming the first company ever to make a reusable spacecraft, things don't look too good for Boeing. Take the Starliner, for example, which has already faced multiple technical difficulties since its development, including a failed test flight in 2019 due to software problems that prevented it from docking with the ISS, forcing it to return to Earth prematurely. This was a major setback, but Boeing has been working to get back on track. The 2 astronauts, Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams, were supposed to return to Earth using the Starliner, but ongoing concerns about the spacecraft's safety have delayed their return indefinitely. And things aren't looking great. NASA decided it was too risky to bring them back until they were certain the spacecraft was safe. Regardless, these astronauts are stuck in orbit, waiting for a solution, but it looks like they could be running out of time. Elon was, however, more concerned about bringing our astronauts safely back to Earth. In a January 2025 post, Musk slammed the Biden administration for leaving the 2 astronauts stranded and said President Donald Trump had asked SpaceX to step in to rescue them. But NASA already put such a plan in place months ago when it asked SpaceX to return the astronauts Williams and Wilmore from the International Space Station as part of its Crew 9 mission. In his post, Musk wrote, "The POTUS has asked SpaceX to bring home the 2 astronauts stranded on the space station as soon as possible. We will do so." By the looks of it, Musk is determined to bring back the astronauts, and so is President Donald Trump. In a post on his social media platform, Truth Social, President Trump reiterated the remark, saying, "The 2 brave astronauts who have been virtually abandoned in space by the Biden administration. They have been waiting for many months on space station. Elon will soon be on his way. Hopefully, all will be safe. Good luck, Elon." NASA was also asked to comment on the ambiguous declarations from Musk and Trump. NASA replied that it is expeditiously working to safely return the agency's SpaceX Crew 9 astronauts, a move that, in the agency's words, will take place as soon as practical. It's still not clear whether, at the behest of the Trump administration, the agency will make any adjustments to the schedule it has already in place. But considering that NASA approached SpaceX to help retrieve the astronauts from the ISS, it's clear that Musk will do everything in his path to ensure that any future projects are assigned to his successful space company. Therefore, bringing Williams and Wilmore back to Earth has now become his top priority. Musk has always been critical of Boeing. In early 2024, Musk claimed that SpaceX had found serious hidden flaws in the Starliner design, issues that Boeing hadn't made public. He said these issues would pose a significant risk to any crew on the Starliner. During one of his conferences, Musk revealed that while working with NASA on the emergency rescue plan, SpaceX engineers discovered that there were several issues with how the Starliner engines and life support systems worked. Musk further pointed out that this technical glitch could lead to severe accidents in certain situations, putting astronauts' lives in danger. However, after revealing these hidden secrets, his speech sparked much debate on social media and among fellow space workers. Boeing and NASA quickly responded, defending the Starliner and addressing SpaceX's concerns. It's now believed that NASA and SpaceX are working on the Crew 9 capsule to bring back the stranded astronauts. However, the agency recently stated that SpaceX needed more time to complete the capsule it would use for the Crew 10 mission, which, following NASA's precedence, would need to launch before Crew 9 leaves the ISS. At the time, NASA said Crew 9 would target its return no earlier than late March. In its statement, NASA indicated the Crew 9 spacecraft would not return home with Williams and Wilmore before Crew 10 arrived at the ISS. Such a move would leave just one astronaut, NASA's Don Pettit, who flew to the station aboard a Russian Soyuz vehicle to manage the entire US-controlled section of the ISS. It remains to be seen how Musk and NASA plan to bring Sunita Williams and Wilmore back to Earth. Will they return safely before March, or will they have to continue enduring the harshness of space? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.